All right, Pierre Côté with you. I'm live from Montreal. It's 4 o'clock and I'm watching the sky. I don't have like a toit or a tent, so if it's raining, this show will end really quickly, but it will keep on with on the iPhone on not Skype, not even Ustream, but on Quick. So if everything stopped, don't worry, we'll be back as soon as we can using my iPhone. Avril Benoit, she's with me.
We're here for the refugee camp in the city, which is a touring exhibit. And, Pierre, I was thinking that I've watched you when you were in Haiti. Many of us were watching what you were doing around Haiti and the awareness raising you were doing. And when I met you here today, I thought, wow, that's Pierre Côté. Because, also thinking that even last night I was on TVO's The Agenda in a very nice studio with the lights and all the, makeup and all these things. And here we are with a picnic table doing a broadcast from what is the refugee camp in the city. So it's Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, which is trying to raise awareness of the plight of 42 million people around the world who are displaced by conflict, who are refugees or IDPs living in camps.
First off, they were built with whatever piece of equipment they could find. So this could be anything from sticks to metal poles to broomsticks, for example, branches from trees that they would then hang bed sheets on to protect them from the sun.
There are parallels, even if what pushed them into that kind of living condition is different. It's not caused by conflict, a war, or rebellion, or anything related to violence or conflict.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's very sad.
Yeah.
And so people are realizing as they look at the poles we have with the bed sheeting, how small it is. Try to imagine themselves living that way, as so many Haitians are right now. It's very striking to them.
Well, what I just want to make this comment is that, when I was giving or talking to somebody about a month ago and they were asking me, so what do you think the future looks like for these people living in these camps? I had a hopeful attitude about it. I thought, okay, well, every morning people wake up, they live in these conditions. That means that they must be living with a certain amount of hope. But after doing a series of interviews with people living in the camps, I think what shocked me the most was to find out that they were waking up not with hope, but with a complete sense of despair. And the only reason why they wake up in the morning is because they have children and they have to find food and water and they have to continue to survive. So I just want to illustrate that as an example of how the conditions are not only terrible in terms of the living conditions, but also the psychological impact that it has on people and their perception of their ability to continue to survive. And that in itself, the depression, you could call it, must illustrate the difficulties that people are confronted with every day. And that, I would assume, is the same in any refugee camp around the world.
We're on tonight. We're actually recording and live streaming this on Thursday afternoon, as the wind and the rain is probably upon us. But we're going to be here, all things being equal, till 8 p.m. If anything, it'll give a realistic portrayal of some of the hardships in camps. And we're also going to be here on Friday from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. And then from Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5 here at Jeanne Mance Park, which is right in the heart of Montreal, right next to Mont Royal, and it's fantastic. I'm really glad to be here. So I guess we did this whole streaming in anglais.
Well, that gives you an idea of the future of our country.
Mais on est bilingue ici, puis we're rooting for the Habs. Just want to say that.
Yeah. Well, I think we're done. Is anything you we would like to add? But I think we're about done.
I just want to add that I'm very grateful that you came by, Pierre. It's really a pleasure to meet you, to see your setup here. I think this is the vanguard of real broadcasting. It's simple. You have a Mac laptop here, a few cameras, a few microphones, and I mean, it really works a charm.